Coach, we'll start with you. Looking at the way the team performed in the first half, definitely kept themselves in position for a big upset win. Ultimately did not go in your favor, but still a lot to be proud of with the team, especially how you've progressed throughout the season and here at the championships.
Absolutely, I'm really proud all the way up until that team event. I mean, they did such a great job. I mean, and we just had a few issues in team event, which we typically don't have. But I thought overall throughout the team event, I saw a lot of the girls still pulling it together, even after some mishaps happened that would typically haven't happened before in the past. And compulsories is probably one of the biggest things that we've really pushed on the girls throughout this whole year, and really seeing them perform today and do the best compulsories that they possibly could have done today. We couldn't be more proud. Regardless of the scores, we were just really, really pleased with the girls.
Alanna, talking about that compulsory event, the team ended up scoring a 38.2 in that, a very commendable score throughout the season. That's how you really want to end. And looking at the progression of that event throughout the year, how was it to see the team compete so well in this position in front of this kind of an audience?
I mean, it was great seeing how far we've come each time. We've really this year been focusing on compulsories and perfecting ourselves and taking it so that we do well in the compulsories to push us through the rest of the meet. We want to score as high as we can in the compulsories to give us a good lead throughout the whole meet.
And now, Alia, looking at the second half, you had a fantastic aerial pass. You could tell the second that your feet hit the mat, you were excited, and rightfully so. Walk us through that pass in your mind. I mean, you've been such an accomplished A&T student athlete at Alderson Broaddus, and to really to have that happen in that moment must have been really special.
Yeah, I mean, I just heard my team on the sidelines, and every time they yell for me for that pass, it just gives me that extra power to push through. And honestly, no regrets right now. I am so happy with this last meet for me. So.
And then, Coach, I mean, still individual event finals on the horizon, a chance for Alderson Broaddus to continue their tradition of bringing home some hardware, and definitely a lot to look forward to. But as we've mentioned it before, this team is still on a rampant rise through the ranks, and you can tell every single season this team shows more and more potential. I think we really saw that in that first half. This team is definitely destined for a lot in the future. Just speak to how you're going to utilize this meet and the lessons learned moving forward.
Absolutely. I think the biggest lesson that we're going to learn is to not take our team event for granted. That's been our bread and butter this entire season, and typically has been some of our best scores that we usually end up making up a lot of our meet when we come in from behind on most of our meets of the season was usually our team event, and I think we just kind of took it for granted a little bit going into this meet, and I think it was just because we were so focused on all of our other events and just really driving ourselves forward, we kind of forgot about the team event mentally. But I think that we learned our lesson. I don't think we're going to have this problem again in the future for years to come, but we couldn't be more proud of the athletes and how much they really pushed through, and we're just really looking forward to Saturday's event national championships, hoping to take on more than one, because every year we're taking home one, so we want more than one this year.
Yes.
We definitely foresee that, especially in our acro events, we're really excited.